a Buying Jeep update on thrust bearings and other issues.
Next clip, going back to number 3 now. Yesterday I didn't take no video of what I was doing, but I was experimenting, trial and error, and I didn't want to be tied up taking video. I wanted to concentrate on this, and I think I finally got it figured out how to get that upper bearing in there. It's a thrust bearing, and you got the flanges on the side, and you gotta work that thing in on the edge over here first. In the flanges, you got to get the corners in there, and you got to use that was one of my problems. I didn't have a small enough hammer, a rubber mallet or a wood mallet to tap it in. You got to get it started over here first, get those flanges in, and then you can work it in. Let me try this again. Now this is the old bearing. Remember now, the tab, you got to put this in that goes all the way around to the other side with the tab on this side. Because anyway, I don't see it right now, but it's got a nick somewhere, but it may be usable. But I have already ordered a new set of bearings. I actually had the newer bearing. Here's the old one right here. The inside don't look too bad, but it does have a nick. I don't know if you can see that. Got a nick somewhere. I can't really make it out, but I did find it. But anyway, I'm just kind of experimenting with these things right now because I got new bearings coming. I want to make sure by the time they do what's good here, I know what the hell I'm doing. You see these flanges, these thrust bearings got these flanges on one on each side, and you got to get this in here, and you got to get it started over here. You got to get that worked in there. It's pretty tight, and that's where you need a small mallet. You get it in there, and then you got to watch your finger because you'll smash your finger. And you got to tap it right up there where my thumb's at and get that thing started. And once it's started, then you can, if you get it in there far enough, when you bring it around, it'll be far enough down on this other side over here. I gotta be careful. I've been hit twice by these things. This tab, it'll be far enough down. If you get enough of that in the slot, then you could take your brass punch and you could tap it all in. It works fine because you don't have no oil hole over here. And you got to be careful not to hit your journal. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. I'm going to shut down for now and do some trial and error. And I'll, with a little progress, I worked fine yesterday. I got it halfway in, and then I had to struggle to get it back out. Anyway, I'll see you in the next clip. Okay. I got it partially in there. It's really not enough, but that's where your little mallet would come in handy. I got one coming either today or tomorrow. It'll be here long before my new bearings get here. But you get it far enough in there, you hit it a few times when you're putting those flanges, the ones on each side. While you got it up there in the corner, tap it in and slowly bring it around. Keep tapping it. It'll go in a little further. Bring it around. Keep tapping it a little further, and then you'll have a big enough gap. You'll have enough of that bearing in the slot on the other side where you can start tapping that. Get your punch and start tapping that tab. and it'll move the bearing right on around. And you remember, you got to put some oil on it. This is dry right now, it's pretty tight, but you put a little oil on it, it goes in a lot easier. Okay, that's update for now. I'm gonna do some trial and error on my own without no video, and I'll get back with you a little bit later. Okay, next clip, and this will be the final one for today. I'll close this out and get it posted because I really don't have a whole lot to do until I get my second new set of bearings, because I messed several of them up. But anyway, there's some other things I might work on over the next few days, but it won't have nothing to do with bearings. But anyway, I had the old one in there, and I'll tell you, I did oil it, and I had a hard time getting it back out. So remember that there's a reason to oil your bearings before you put them in. It makes them easier to go in, and if you're trying to take them out, if they're dry, it's going to be tough. Anyway, I did some experimenting. I couldn't use the camera because I needed both hands for what I was doing, and so I'll be better prepared when I get my next set of bearings. Well, I've only need a few of them, the upper thrust bearing, and I'm going to check some of the other bearings and make sure they don't have those scratches. I'm also, that kit comes with some new rod bearings. I put those in pretty fast, so I may go back through those and look at them. And if I see any scratches on any of them, I'm going to put the new ones in. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for coming by and watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would, and we will see you on the next update. Bye, peace out.